House Speaker Michael Johnson from Louisiana expressed in a radio interview that Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has reversed his stance on the U.S. Ukraine minerals agreement. This deal was not signed after a tense meeting between the two countries' delegations at the end of last month. Johnson mentioned during his appearance on John Katzimatidis' radio show, Katz Roundtable, that Zelensky has effectively apologized and expressed a renewed interest in the deal. Johnson stated, "I'm really grateful and glad that Zelensky, in the last several days, has done an about-face. He's effectively apologized for all that. And he said, oh no, we would like that deal after all. I think he had a rude awakening." Johnson also noted that many people in Ukraine were dissatisfied with how the situation was handled, and emphasized the need to bring Zelensky back to the negotiating table. The minerals agreement, which former President Donald Trump claimed would allow the United States to regain some of the assistance provided to Ukraine since the Russian invasion began 3 years ago, while also boosting Ukraine's economy, was supposed to be signed by Zelensky during his February 28 visit to the White House. However, the agreement was not signed due to contentious exchanges between Zelensky, Trump, and Vice President Vance over peace agreement negotiations. Zelensky argued that Russian President Vladimir Putin could not be trusted in peace talks due to past violations of ceasefires in Eastern Europe. Trump and Vance countered that Zelensky was not sufficiently appreciative of the military assistance the U.S. had provided to Ukraine, and suggested that Ukraine's leader lacked leverage if negotiations were to proceed. Trump remarked, "You're gambling with World War III, and what you're doing is very disrespectful to this country." Zelensky responded by pointing out that the U.S. has not experienced the direct consequences of the 3-year conflict due to its geographical distance from the war-torn region. He warned that this could change in the future, prompting a strong reaction from Trump. "Don't tell us what we're going to feel," he said. "We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel." Following the heated meeting, Zelensky initially refused to apologize, but later described the meeting as regrettable. He also expressed readiness to sign the minerals deal, arguing it would be a step toward greater security and solid security guarantees. Johnson mentioned that Trump was eager for Zelensky to sign the deal during their February 28 meeting. Since then, the U.S. has halted aid and intelligence sharing with Ukraine as a strategy to bring Zelensky back to negotiations. Despite the disagreements in late February, Washington remains optimistic about reaching a minerals deal. Vice President Vance emphasized that the mineral deal is a crucial part of the president's policy, highlighting the need for American people to receive some return on their significant financial investment in Ukraine. Supporters of the deal argue it would strengthen Washington's position in defending Ukraine against potential future aggression from Russia. Critics, however, view it as Washington extorting Kiev while sidelining Zelensky from discussions between Putin and Trump. Johnson reiterated his stance that if Zelensky cannot secure the deal for Ukraine, then the country needs to appoint a leader who can.